Welcome to Peep This Out Reviews with Ian K.
Stay frosty.
What's going on, everyone? It's Ian K, creator, producer, and host of Peep This Out Reviews here on YouTube. Welcome to the Friday night live stream, guys. Great to see you all in here in effect. Let's see me jump on over here real quick. It looks like the chat is already jumping in. Very, very nice. Let's see what we've got here. Buzz jumping in there with the first super chat of the night. Buzz, what's going on? Shout outs and homie hugs to you as always. Happy Friday to all. Time for another great chat and review. You already know what it is. Great to see you on here, Buzz. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let me give you a heart, of course. There we go. All right, great to see everybody here. Thanks so much for jumping on. We'll give everybody just a few minutes to get situated, and then we'll get started. I take it you guys can hear me okay and see me okay, right? I want to make sure everything is good. So far, so good. It looks all right on my side over here. So let's see. Let me see. Let me jump on over. Hang on one second here. All right, very top here. It looks like we've got Matt Dummett in the house. Matt, what's going on? Foodie86, sticker collecting. What is going down? Jason Kroll, thanks so much for jumping on. Claw and Go as well. Kyle Broussard, Michael Domeyer, great to see you guys. Drew's Food Reviews as always. How's your situation tonight? Stat, it's situational. Claw and Go, what a long week. I'm ready for some weekend fun. Me too. I am so over this heat right now. I am exhausted from it. I'm tired. I still have so much I have to do after the stream tonight before I can relax, but it just, it's par for the course naturally here. Scott Messerschmidt, what's going down? Great to see you. Great to see you. Let's see. Michael Lambert, thanks so much for sharing the stream out with everyone. I greatly appreciate it, my friend. Thank you, thank you, thank you. As always. Claw and Go. It's too hot. I want fall weather already. Absolutely. I agree with that. Alien Smoking Me. What is up? Peep, you rock. I appreciate it. You guys rock. You guys all rock. You already know what it is. And again, thanks again there, Mike. Let's see here. Bus, there we go. Jumping in. Super chat donation right in there. Thank you so much again, Bus. Thank you, thank you, thank you from the bottom of my heart. Guys, just to segue into it there, should you wish to be like Bus to see your name in the lights, of course, as well as down below in the description box on the replay, once this goes up live on, I think I'm going to try and shoot for Monday, actually, for the replay, because I've got a couple of reviews coming for you guys tomorrow as well as Sunday. So once you guys see the replay, of course, you'll find your names down below, of course. For any type of donations toward the channel, if you decide to do the super chat with that little $sign at the bottom of your chat box, just keep in mind YouTube does take a little bit from me to do that. But of course, you'll find other ways to do it down below in the description box, as well as the first pinned comment on this replay. You guys can always do after the fact as well too. But again, thank you, thank you, thank you so much. With everything going crazy in terms of pricing for everything, every little bit helps naturally to keep the channel in good shape, of course. So I greatly appreciate that. And Bus, thank you so much for being one of my day ones as well. You already know what it is. Shout outs to you there always. Let's see here. Freddie Foodie King, what is going on, Freddie? How is the weather down in Florida for you guys? Fox 250R, he loved it. His famous words. Fox, you're pretty legendary now. You're becoming with that. I'm going to have to make a shirt that says that. Larry Nguyen, what's going on? Back at home safe and sound. Yes, for those of you guys who logged in last week or saw the replay, I was kidnapped and brought to a location far beneath the planet of the Earth. And planet Earth, I should say. And it was far below, way down in the bunker. In there where I was, but naturally I am back home. They finally let me out, and I am ready to go. So I was kidnapped by my familia and held for no ransom. It was pretty much all by my own accord, so to speak. And it was fun to be on location, just to kind of be out, which was kind of cool. Let's see here. Claw and Go. Besides the weather and hope all is well. Great content this past week. Thank you. I am glad you're digging it. And actually, a little piece of content for today that came out. I actually filmed that impromptu yesterday. And threw that video together pretty quickly last night just to kind of give myself a buffer for the weekend for the stuff that you're going to see. The main thing actually is going to be tomorrow, which is going to be kind of cool. A little bit of an advanced look at something that you're going to be able to get very soon. And then you'll see something else that related to the one from today on Sunday, because I think it fits perfectly. So for those of you who haven't seen just yet, I have to take a look and see. We've got 7-Eleven Pumpkin Spice Slurpee. I've got to check to see how these are doing. That's a test market item only in a few select locations around the country, and there's 2 of them that happen to be here in Southern California, and the others are in different states. So I actually I'm about 15 minutes from one of them, which was really cool. So I just decided to take a ride over yesterday and lo and behold, I had it there, and I pretty much enjoyed myself giving that a shot there. The girl who was behind the counter was telling me she really liked it before I even had a chance to try it. So I was like, yeah, it sounds pretty interesting. I can't wait to give it a go. And I got it with something else, and it was a little bit of a combo situation. So not to give too much else away, you'll find out the other part of that on Sunday, which is kind of cool. So from there, guys, Popeyes. And the last couple of items that came out earlier in the week, the apple caramel cheesecake, which I believe I was saying caramel apple cheesecake all throughout that video for some reason there. But that was a fun situation to give a go on, as well as the chocolate chip biscuits. A little bit of a non-icing situation, apparently, for that for me, but it is what it is. And then naturally before that, guys, a definite bomb ridiculousness when it comes to Jersey Mike's Famous Philly. That was a really, really good cheesesteak sandwich there, and I decided to upgrade it with some rosemary cheese bread, or Parmesan, I think it was Parmesan bread, which was good there, and then fat burgers, hand-breaded chicken tenders. There's been a lot of stuff for you guys to take a look at this past week, so I'm glad you're digging it. I am glad you guys are digging it. Let's see here. So glad to see all of you guys here. In effect, let's move on down the line. Tony Montana, what is going on? Great to see you. Great to see you. And we are all catching up over there. Oh, is Funky Fresh in the house? Was that Funky? There he is. Hey, everyone. What is going down, Funk? It's great to see you, my friend. I appreciate you letting me out of the bomb shelter last week, far beneath the planet of the Earth. I keep saying planet of the Earth. Planet Earth. Far below planet Earth. Sticker collecting in effect here as well. Great to see you. Stan, been a subscriber since you had 1K. Glad to see you still going. Thanks so much. I appreciate you, Stan. I appreciate you. We're coming up on, I guess, a little between 43,000 and 44,000 now. So we're moving along. And my anniversary date is actually in 6 days. So it looks like we're going to have to do a little bit of celebrating or something next week for the next stream. Because we're going to be a day past. I believe it's going to be the 16th. So Thursday is my anniversary date. 11 years putting out content on the platform every single week, if you can believe it, guys. Every single week. Let's see, what is that? 52 weeks in a year times 11? That's a lot of weeks, boy. That's a lot of weeks. Let's see here. Drew, a jumping situation tonight. Jason Krill, sights and sounds are a-okay. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Destructinator 7, what's going on? I appreciate you, my friend. I appreciate you. Funky Fresh. Funky, you rock. You're a rock. I appreciate you, Funky. I appreciate you. Let's see here. Larry Nguyen, will you do a sandwich review of Langer's Delicatessen? I know we've talked about that before, and I'd like to try and get over there. Believe me, I would love to do that. You know, it's funny. We were talking, it's funny, Funky Fresh and I, we were chatting about this, and we were saying, you know, with the amount of subscribers that I have on my channel, if for some reason some people felt very giving and they decided to support my channel in some way, if each person were to donate maybe like $1 a month, basically that would pretty much be an obscene amount of money, obviously, but it would definitely take care of a lot of things. I can only imagine if people were to subscribe to my Patreon for like $1 a month or whatever it is, even if it's on here for something, that would open up the floodgates to be able to do so much, to travel to different places, to not have to worry about too much, to try and really get things moving quicker. So he was saying if that would just be like an insane situation. I'm like, I know. Can you imagine that? Just one single dollar, that would be just incredible if it was a monthly thing for like $1. Really, really wild, right? If anything. But we'll have to see there. Whoa, we just got a notified, jumped in here as well. Don John, what it do, what it do? Hey, Peep, I know you're a history buff, so try this on for size. You're sent back in time with 24 hours to stop Pearl Harbor. How do you do it? Wow. How do you do it? Let's see, I've got 24 hours. Coming from California, I'd have to get to Hawaii or somehow get to wherever I can to notify them, to let them know that something is about to go down over there. So probably phone calling, doing whatever I can. Naturally, if I go back in time, I'm going to have to try and find somebody to be connected because the phone systems work a little bit differently, obviously, there. I don't know how fast I can get a flight in there as well too, but I would do whatever I can to get to the naval base in Hawaii and to let them know that something is about to go down with the exact time and then obviously everything going on. We would definitely see what we can do to do that there. So I hope that satisfies the answer, because naturally when you go back in time, you're kind of at the mercy of the technology of the time, unless I have something with me that I'm able to do something like that. But yeah, for real. By the way, that movie Pearl Harbor was a good movie. I liked it, but obviously the incident itself is not good. But the overall just the redo of what they showed there and everything with it there, just the intensity, the movie was pretty crazy. So yes, I would probably say, yeah, we'll have to see, if we can try and get there as quick as we can within 24 hours time, just to get to Hawaii from California. I think that's only what, about 6 hours or so, give or take, 6 to 8 hours, I guess, going further away from here. And then doing whatever I can to get to that base and to let them know what's about to go down, and then kind of go from there. So I hope that satisfies your answer. I hope it does. And again, thank you for the donation to the channel. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's see here. Who else do we have? Let's see. Sights and sounds. Okay, we're catching up. Larry Nguyen, there we go. All right. Drew, Middle Earth Dweller, Ian. True, Lord of the Rings. Season 2, Rings of Power, is coming out on Amazon at the end of this month. I can't wait for it. Renata, Peralta Copy, what's going on? Cheesy street chalupa stuffed with sausage and loaded tiny tacos. There you go. That's a combination of all the gluttonous good stuff that's out right now for fast food, of course. Spence, going to a baby shower tomorrow. Never been to anyone. Any advice? Go with the flow, and you'll probably have some fun games that you'll be taking part in. I remember going to one of those a few years back, and it's pretty fun. It's a lot of fun. Absolutely. Jeffrey just got a new job. Very nice, Jeffrey. Very nice. What are you going to be doing? Randy Molina, good evening. Ian Ken, good evening. Scott Messerschmidt, Michael Domayer, Larry Nguyen, Foodie, Freddy Foodie King, Drew's Food Reviews, Cal Broussard, and everybody else here. Randy, that's everybody right there. That's everybody. Drew, will you go late night to 7-Eleven for a Slurpee run? We'll have to get back to doing that. And considering the heat level right now, I probably should have done that tonight, to be honest, Drew. I have my fans going here right now, and hopefully you guys can hear them. I have them on pretty low, so they're away from my microphone here. But still, it's we got to get back to doing that. I got to do something from the car for sure. Michael Domayer, yes, today was my 44th birthday. Just got in from Red Robin. Very nice. Had their lava queso burger. It was delicious. That is a beautiful situation. Mike, I probably should have asked you wherever you're going to be going, take a picture and send it to me. I'd love to see that burger, if anything there. But shout outs to Michael Domayer, one of my day ones, absolutely. And without further ado, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Michael. Happy birthday to you. Health, happiness, and success always, in that order. You are exactly about 7 years younger than me, because I'll be 51 next month. So pretty scary, actually. So God bless you, Mike. Seriously, I'm excited for you. Obviously, you're going to get another 365 days around the sun, as always. That's a birthday present that we all get, naturally. God willing, we should keep continuing on. So shout outs to you, my friend, and definitely thank you for so much of your support over the years, especially. There's so many of you guys that are day ones that join me on these streams without fail, and Mike, you are definitely one of them. Thank you so much. There's a lot of peeps on here that I always see every single week, and obviously I greatly appreciate the love and support. You guys are all amazing. So a very happy birthday to you, and I hope you have a nice big piece of cake. I know it's 3 hours ahead where you're out there in Chi-Town right now, but naturally it's still technically your birthday. So yeah, without a doubt, I would definitely recommend, don't let the night go out without another piece of cake or something fun there, my friend. If you're not too full from the lava queso, of course. In their effect, Nayray, what it do? Hey, Ian, if you can get rid of one federal holiday, which would you choose? I think it's time for America to get back to the grind. So much craziness. I wouldn't get rid of any of them, to be honest there, because with everything going on right now, that is the reason that we need a holiday, because of the craziness. So unfortunately, Nayray, I would say I wouldn't get rid of any federal holiday. If you can get some time off considering what's going on, I think that is something you should do, because nothing is ever guaranteed. You got to find joy wherever you can. So however much time you are given to do that, and especially if you can get paid for it on the same time, I am all for that, my friend. I am all for that. So I wouldn't get rid of any federal holiday at all. I think it's something that we need to, we need more time. If just to let you guys know, over in Europe, they typically have, I believe, like a 4-day work week where they have a couple of days, I think an extra day off, or there's time in the middle of the day that they take off. Because they value family and personal time on top of that. There are ways that could be done. We shouldn't be working to the grind, working our butts to the bone till we're like 68 plus years old, and then we have literally, we can't really go anywhere and do anything when we retire because we're old and we can't move very much. That's not cool. That's not cool. So no bueno on getting rid of federal holidays. We need every holiday we can get, considering what's going on right now, to have some time. You got to find joy where you can. So I hope that satisfies that answer for you, because I know I feel very strongly about that, and it looks like some of you guys in the chat do as well too. But shout outs to you there, Nay. I appreciate you as always. Last few things in here. Funky Fresh, subscribe for $1 and I will take Ian's butt to Vegas to do food reviews. Yeah, we were talking about that actually. It's like, if you can get a bunch of people to subscribe to your channel and do the memberships or something there, we're gonna go to Vegas and do some buffet food reviews. And I'm down with that, because I really want to get out of here for a while, to be honest. I really do. There's been so much going on in my life, guys, that I just need to get away. I just need to just get lost for a while and have some fun. It's just been a very horrendous couple of years for me, to be honest. So, I'm right there with you. Yes, that we'll have to figure something out. We'll have to figure something out. Let's see here. Going on down. Delivery driver for FedEx. Very nice, Jeffrey. Very cool. Very cool. Congratulations to you there, my friend. Congratulations. That's awesome. That's awesome. Let's see here. Ed Keaton's in the house. Greetings, and salutations. Urza Ender, what's going on? Did you try the Coca-Cola Mountain Dew Slurpee? I've actually had those before in the past. And the Coke Slurpee is one of my favorites at 7-Eleven for sure. But I have to say, the pumpkin spice was very interesting. I enjoyed checking that out. I really did. It was very cool. Very cool. Alien Smoking Weed, yes, here's to 11 more. Gonna keep going, gonna keep rocking it out. You already know. 11 fun-filled situational years and counting, says Drew's Food Reviews. Great to see you guys. Great to see you guys. James Morrison, evening Peep. I asked you this at the end of the show last week, but I don't think you had enough time to answer thoroughly. What are the top 3 ways of making money off social media, particularly Instagram? Oh, that's what we were talking about before. I remember at the very end of it there. Affiliate marketing is always one thing, but naturally having a brand with merch, if you can possibly find a way, as long as it's something that people really like, and you create something that's going to be kind of like, in your face and people enjoy it. That may take a little bit of time to build naturally there, but usually working with brands, promoting Amazon affiliate, which is pretty good as well. I do have an Amazon link that I have down below. I have a few things that I kind of recommend. I haven't done too much with that in the past, but creating content actually that's linked to that is probably one of the bigger things there. And if you actually have something like, say, like a link tree or something in your bio for Instagram, James, you can actually have a lot of different things that are linked to that. So even though you're kind of promoting something, say, on Instagram, if it's, say, a YouTube video that you make, if you're selling something or showcasing a product for a company, you can actually add like a link tree in your bio, and then once people click on that, it goes to like a website which has a whole bunch of links to take you to various platforms for these particular things there. So those are probably the biggest ways. Amazon affiliate naturally, and some affiliate marketing of things like that as well too. Just do a search and you'll find plenty on that. And also working with brands on top of that as well, and having your own personal brand, of course, is that like myself. I like to have like, my little symbol on a lot of things and fun stuff as well. I mean, those things are they're just fun to do, just to add like a layer of just of awareness and brand awareness in there as well too. So those are probably some of the biggest ways I think to do that myself, that I've done personally. And if you link to my site, if you go to my Instagram, and you'll see there's a little link tree. I have one of those types of links that are there that'll take you to a few different things and may give you an idea of some of those things too there. So I hope that helps you. I hope that helps you. Yes, Sticker, I'm going to be watching the closing ceremony for sure. I've been kind of watching on and off as we go, but I haven't really been too much into it there, only because of just my schedule this past week. And also I was a little under the weather middle of the week, and I'm still kind of recovering from that. I think there was something that I ate that was just not doing it for me. So it's been taking its time to kind of like do its thing. So I'm kind of being a little cautious. Here we go. As we go, I should say. So yeah, one of those. Drew, Ian will be the Elon Musk of YouTube. You are too funny, my friend. Ed Keaton saying, sorry, missed last Friday. Was having some personal issues with things. No worries, Ed. It's okay. The replay is always there for you. I was far deep below the Earth's surface for that review, or the review ends, as well as the overall stream for you too. Larry, I've never done a buffet review. That would be a lot of fun. That would be a lot of fun, absolutely, to do. Urza, what's going on? I would love to do this. Let's see. I love the chocolate chip biscuit and the apple caramel cheesecake review. I had a lot of fun reviewing those. I did those at the same time, actually. You can tell by the same shirt that I was wearing, probably, and the same positioning of my car. I figured, you know what? It's so hot. I just want to try and take care of a couple of things at once instead of going back and forth because of the how crazy hot it's been. I've seen triple digits on the little temperature gauge on the digital readout from my dash. It's been over 100 degrees like every day, and it's just too much. It's really too much. Alien, do you think McDonald's tasted different back then? You know, I want to say on some things it has. I think the quarter pounder is better now because it's fresh beef. I know that with the chicken McNuggets, they have a vague. I mean, they're a little different. I mean, obviously they took a lot of the preservatives, they took a lot of the things out of it to make it a little bit different. But if anything, things have gotten smaller. I mean, maybe just because I was younger and I was that little kid and things just seemed a lot bigger naturally. But the Big Mac has always been anything but. And the chicken McNuggets are definitely smaller that I've noticed too there. So I would say absolutely, yeah, there is a little bit of a difference on some of the things. But ice cream tastes the same. Their Diet Coke is still amazing. Which, by the way, this is a sad thing. There's no more of the large or any size drink for $1.49 right now. It's back up to $2.29 here in Southern California. So it was fun while it lasted, but you know, summer's still going. I don't know why they're pulling it a month out, but it is what it is. Let's see here. Drew, I'd buy that for $1. Destructinator, I wonder if planes were slower back then. You know, you'd think it's like with technology, you know, we're this far into the future and we still don't have really flying cars just yet. Things are still kind of being powered off of combustible engines for the most part. You know, we're getting there with electric, but it's just not quite as efficient just yet there. But I'm waiting for the real space age alien reverse technology stuff to come out. That's how we know it's going to be the bomb thing when that happens there for sure. So we'll have to see there. Official channel, what it do? Happy Friday to you as well. Great to see you. Great to see you. Freddie Foodie King, Ian for president. And maybe I should run for office. I've been a little outspoken with a few things lately because I just can't stand the way things are. I'm tired of paying $8 for a loaf of bread. It's over $5 for a gallon of gasoline right now. All the money is going overseas. There's people that are hurting on the streets. We've got a real problem in our country. It is crazy right now. It really is. Steve Mayers, what's going on? Glad to see you as well. Thanks so much for jumping in there. I'm trying to hang in there, brother. It is crazy heated right now, and it's just it is what it is. I'm looking forward to relaxing for about a half hour after the stream tonight, and then it's back to doing some work that I got to do to get done for the weekend. Because I've got some stuff coming up this coming week. Incidentally, Mama Peeps is going for the first level of her cataract surgery on Tuesday, which I'm going to be taking her to do. So I'm trying to get a lot of my stuff done, so when I go do that, it's all handled already, so there's no interruption with things. So that's going to be on Tuesday. She's having, I believe, her right eye done, which is only like a 10-minute procedure, but it's just the build up to it. It's been a long time coming. Ed Keaton has seen Twisters on Wednesday with a friend of mine. Nice. It was pretty good. Very intense storm scenes, just like the original film. Very cool. It looks pretty much like the original film still, so I do want to see it. I haven't had a chance to see it yet. And I still haven't seen Deadpool and Wolverine, guys. I have not had time to go, and I've seen a few little spoilers here and there online. It is what it is. I'm just gonna, it's getting worse as it goes. So we'll have to wait and see there. I know I'm excited to watch it, but by the time I see it, I'm going to probably feel like it's just okay. So we'll have to see what it is. They've already spoiled the mask, for a few different things. I don't want to ruin it for anyone who hasn't seen it just yet, but there's a lot out there that's going on. Let's see here. Moana 2. There's another one, another Moana. You already know what it is. D, I am not a god, but I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Don John, you got fans in the chat too. I appreciate that. You guys are amazing. You guys are amazing. A lot of you guys that are actually in the chat have fans of your own too, which is kind of awesome. You already know what it is. It's so awesome. And yes, Randy, I've seen the upcoming promo for the McDonald's Collector's Meal Cup. Apparently it's plastic though. That's from what I'm hearing there. I would like to get the one that's specifically just for the McDonald's one, because all the other stuff I'm not really interested in, those other 4 or 5. I want the one that has, all the stuff they have for McDonald's with Grimace on that one there, which I'm hoping that's the first one for it there. But they're doing it in the morning as well as the regular lunch and dinner. And it's just the usual regular food combos. They're just going to be getting a cup But let's see what the price is going to be, because even though it's just included there, I'm sure the price is going to be jacked up just a bit to cover that. So we'll have to see for sure. Portal Player is a decade younger for Mr. Michael Domeyer. Spence, I'm drinking soda with a straw in it, and it tastes so much different than a bottle. What's your favorite way to drink soda? My favorite way is actually from the bottle, preferably a glass bottle, because that's when I think it tastes the best, and that actually is coming from a Mexican Coke, which I love, by the way. So definitely a lovely situation for sure with that, without a doubt there. And Freddie Foodie King, yes, pumpkin spice Slurpee. Let me see, I'm shooting on down. I know I'm trying to catch up for in here as well. Let's see. Tulsu. What is Drew? Happy birthday to you. Ian lives in a zoo. Tulsu, let's see here. What's your opinion on the rising fast food prices? We ever see prices go down. You know how I feel about that. I've talked about it a lot, actually. I mean, especially here in Southern California, it's bad. It's really, really bad. The average combo is like well over $10. I'm only going for the main food items, which I've always done anyway, but now it's getting to the point where if you're just buying the regular food item, which is almost $10, they're almost forcing you to buy an extra $2 or so to get the meal, which is something I don't want to do. So I'm not a fan of it. Inflation is out of control right now. There's no justification for it, strictly because of our energy policies primarily. There's a lot that needs to be fixed there. And I just don't buy anything we're being told on TV by anybody, to be honest. And usually in an election year, everyone does all the promising prices come down because they want to get elected or reelected. And then everything goes back to normal again. So it is what it is. And yes, sticker. I need to get my stream keys from Facebook. I'm having a little bit of trouble finding it on my promo page that I have set up at facebook.com/Peep This Out Show. That's the only reason that you have not seen that just yet. So I'm still working on that. And once that actually is solidified, I will definitely let you guys know. And you'll be seeing that coming up there. But I had a lot of trouble this week trying to find that, on top of just my schedule kind of ramping and then not feeling well earlier in the week. So it kind of is what it is. The week just got away from me there. But just wait for it. And it will be coming up here very soon. If not, I'm going to shoot for trying to do this for this coming week as well. So I'm going to try and hold myself to that. If I can get what I need, then we'll be good. We'll be good to go. So let me shoot on down really quick here, and we'll get caught in, because wow, we're already coming up on the quickie review that I'm going to do for you guys here. Let's see. Nayray, okay, great answer. Follow up. What would you add as a holiday? I would probably want to do, believe it or not, I would want to do like a mental health day, because we talk about that on occasion, and I think there should be an actual day for just mental wellness, just your mental health. You see a lot of things online with that. You see a lot of people talking about the importance of it, obviously. I would love to see a day dedicated specifically to that. I would add that as a holiday for sure. And I would add it as whatever day it comes on. It has to be on a Friday. And then you have that weekend, obviously, just for mental health. So I think that would be an amazing situation. Nayray, this stream is my mental health hour. You already know. Well, thank you right there. Right back at you, because indirectly it's doing it for me too. So I appreciate that. Portal Player, are you excited for a woman president? I'm absolutely ready for a woman president. It's just probably not going to happen this cycle. But we'll see what happens. Let's see. Let's see. All right, let me shoot on down over here. Dom's World, what's going on? Great to see you. Need to check out today's review from 7-Eleven Pumpkin Spice. Had a busy day today, so we'll check it out later. No worries, my friend. It's up there, and it's there eternally for you. I appreciate you, without a doubt. Very, very cool. Very cool. I ate the bones. Larry was your skull. Oh, man, that's craziness. You guys are going at it here in the chat. I can see. Ricky J Sports, what's going on? The Spirit Halloween store opened up in my area, and I thought of you today when I walked through Michael Myers and walked by the Michael Myers costume. It's awesome you are streaming. Yes, very, very cool. I'm excited to actually do a little bit of that shopping to go take a look. Now is really the best time to start stocking up on your Halloween stuff, because everyone's going to start bombing it into September. So once they start stocking those stores, between now and like September, you want to kind of be visiting daily to get the good stuff from there. So for sure. Mike just sent me a message on Instagram. Excellent. I will definitely check it after the stream, Mike. I will definitely check it. Thank you. Hopefully it's a picture of what I'm thinking. If it's that lava queso burger, I have a feeling I'm excited to check that there for sure. So good times, good times. Well, guys, let me go grab the quickie review for you as we are here already at this point. It's kind of crazy how we're about halfway into the stream already. I'm going to grab it real quick, and then whatever you guys need to do right now to restore your personal comfort, grab a drink for yourself, get something to eat if you wish. This is going to be just kind of a quickie review naturally, just something that I found, and I was like, okay, I'm going to give this a shot because I've been looking for this, I've heard about it, so we'll definitely give it a go, and we'll go from there. So just chill for a minute or two. If you guys are just going to be just waiting real fast, I won't be too long, and we'll get this going here. So stay tuned, and I'll be back in just a sec. See you soon. Welcome to Peep This Out Reviews with Ian K.
Stay frosty.
All right, we are back. This is going to reset, and then we'll be ready to roll. Let me jump on down. Let's see, while this is setting up over here, it seems to be a little bit faster. I upgraded the software from my OBS platform. This is what you guys are looking at, my streaming platform here. This is all set up. It seems to be a little faster. Things are moving a little bit better. Which is kind of nice. So definitely efficient, that's for sure. Let's see. Ed Keaton, are you going to check out, of course, Alien Romulus? Absolutely. I got to make it a point to really get into that for sure. I'm super, super excited about it. Absolutely super excited about it. Let's see. Ricky J Sports, I love your vid when you walk by the actual house for the movie. Very cool. I'm glad you dug it. I'm glad you dug it. Have a lot of fun with that stuff for sure. We have a lot of cool things here that they use for horror movies from back in the day. I got to get back to doing a lot of these things for sure in there as well. I got to definitely get out there just a little bit at the same time. And actually getting away from the heat, being outside. It's probably cooler outside right now than it is inside my place, even though I've got the air and everything rolling here. So it is what it is. Freddy Foodoo King is sipping chuck full of nuts coffee. Okay, very nice, very nice. Don John just washing down an In-N-Out burger with some bottle. Oh, nice. Baja Blast action. Are you ready for the celebration beginning on August 13th in the Taco Bell app? I'm going to try and get one of those Stanley cups that they have, those little things with the straw in them for sure. I can't wait to see what that's going to be going on with. I think it's the first 200 people, and I think it's a year's worth of Baja in the form of a $200 gift card. If I'm not mistaken, for that too. So All right, guys, let's do a little quickie review here. And I forgot, actually, I have got something to show you from good old Masters of the Universe coming up next over here. This is another one of these pre-orders from back in the day that showed up miraculously, and this thing is really, really cool. Let's see here. Oh, super chat donation with a quick question before we get started. Another one. If you got to pick one film that you can be in charge of the sequel for, what would you choose and what role would you play? Let's see. Director? That's a good question. I think I would want to see a sequel to Weird Science. I'd like to see a redo of Weird Science, and I'd want to have, like, say, you know, the like Anthony Michael Hall and his buddy. I would want to see him. Obviously, it's their kids who actually kind of do something, you know, something along those lines to create like the perfect woman or something like that, like they're gonna do. And obviously, it'd be like easily connected with the first one. Maybe a little cameo of Robert Downey Jr. in there as well too, because that was one of the movies he was in. But I would love to see like a modern version of Weird Science. I think that would be pretty cool and pretty fun to do there. And I think I'd probably want to be the director for that. I think I'd want to see I'd probably want to direct it. I think that would be kind of cool. So I would want to see, maybe we can just call it like Weirder Science or something like that. That would be kind of cool. Something along those. Drew, The Last Dragon 2. Ian has shown up. Crazy. But yeah, Weird Science is an all-time classic for me. I love that movie, so I would love to see like another variation of it. And the stars, actually, they're all still around for the most part. So Weird Sciences, or I think Weirder Science would be a good name for it personally. I think that'd be pretty cool. So just throwing it out there. Just throwing it out there. Yes, absolutely. Portal player Robert Downey Jr. has been doing it for a very long time back in the 80s. Absolutely. So, guys, real quick, like I said, I came across this in the store, and I've been hearing about this. I finally found it. I've seen it online, and I figured, you know what? I know you guys are probably sick to death of these types of reviews, but I wanted to give it a shot. And just in case here, let me actually real quick here, like that one for Nay in there as well, and we'll go from there. Okay, there we go. All right, so let's give this a go, guys. And again, this is going to be another one of those classic live stream items that we do here, and it's usually something in the chip form. But guys, I wanted to give the Bourbon BBQ Chips a shot over here. These new versions of Pringles. This is a limited edition. They had a huge display at the end cap of one of the aisles here with this here. So naturally and artificially flavored, and I like how you can kind of see they have the brown sugar. It's gonna have, like, you know, obviously the barbecue sauce that you see right there, and I love the whole little bottle or that barrel that they have right there as well too there. And obviously this thing is filled from end to end, which is kind of cool. I think that's what it says here. Nothing half full about this can. Absolutely. So it looks pretty interesting, you know, for what it is. It's very basic in terms of this, but I like the idea of what they're kind of selling here. So I'm expecting some molasses. I'm expecting some brown sugar with this one as well. So hopefully not too much air according to Steven Johnson, but obviously once you pop, you can't stop. And this does feel like it's fairly filled to the top over here. So let's give this a shot. You guys are going to see it first. And well, there's a little bit of air on the very top there, we'll say. Ooh, that's a pretty rich barbecue scent though. Ooh. They smell very rich, if I can call it that. But look at the dusting on that as well, too. You don't really see Pringles like this too often. Then again, a lot of the dusting is usually the same color as the rice flour chip here. But this looks pretty good so far, guys. So far. And it's Pringles. Yes, Funky Fresh. I actually saw this when we were in the store. I didn't pick it up then, but now when I was out doing my thing today, I'm like, I'm going to have to get these to give these a shot. So Bourbon BBQ Pringles. Let's peep this out. Oh, that's like a wash instantly into your face of barbecue. Wow. And of course, my mouth is beginning to water because of the saltiness of it, which is adding to the thickness of the overall vibe I'm getting. There's a little bit of brown sugar in this. You can taste it. Mmm. That's a heavy barbecue chip. Very heavy on this. Very heavy. This would add pretty much anything to a sandwich if you decide to take a bunch of these and crush them up and put it in. It's very thick. In order to get the full effect, you usually have to go for maybe 2 or 3 of these flavored chips, you know, in a row to really get it. But this is definitely thick right out the gate. It's an instant rush of barbecue and then saltiness. And then your mouth begins to water. You're tasting the sugariness of it a little bit. That's actually pretty nice. Let's do a few more of these because this is pretty tasty, guys. Don John, Pringles are often not too thick. This is not a nice bite. The flavor on this is adding to the experience. I'm telling you, this is really one of those ones where I do believe once you pop, you can't stop because it's got the vibe. It really does. Wow. The instant rush that you're getting right away at barbecue, and then the saltiness comes in right away. It's a very heavily salted chip. This particular flavor is strong, but man, that is really nice. That is really nice. These are dusted pretty beautifully here right now. The barbecue is strong in these chips. I have you now. Guys, if you see these, do not hesitate. Get a couple of them. I'm telling you, if you like barbecue, even in the slightest, you're going to like these because it's a very strong flavor. Really strong. And these, every single one of them is sprayed beautifully with this heavy amount of dusting here. Let me do just maybe 2 or 3 more of these real quick. I love this sequence, how it goes. The barbecue heavy, the saltiness, your mouth starts to water, and then everything feels like it's thickening up because of that. It's really, that is a pretty lovely situation with that. All right, we'll do a couple of more and we'll call it a day. These are really nice, guys. For a Pringle, this is actually a very tasty flavor. Wow. 1 serving is about 14 chips. I think I'm having close to that right now. 150 calories. Let's go for 1 more. We'll wrap this little quickie review for this coming up next here with the rating as always, and then we'll move on with the stream. Of course, I'm going to show you some more stuff, but do me a favor, drop some comments down below. If you guys are watching this live, if you're watching this on the replay, let me know what your favorite promo flavor of Pringles is. And if you like barbecue, who do you think has the best barbecue chips? Because I got to say, this gives the other guys a serious run for the money. The bourbon action is really nicely done. Whether it's the molasses or the brown sugar on this, it's a very strong barbecue flavor. And this is a pretty lovely situation. I would easily rock this on the inside of like a turkey sandwich with some cheese, a little bit of dill, maybe something like that. I would highly recommend giving this one a shot. So let's go for 1 more and we'll finish this little review with the rating coming up next. Hang on. Wow. Let's just jump to it. This is a 10 all day. This is probably one of the better versions of barbecue. And it leaves some tastiness on the fingers too to go with that. Guys, a very nice flavor. Limited edition by far. And yes, Lay's barbecue is always a bomb situation, absolutely. But I am really digging these. This is a very, very robust, in-your-face type of flavor. And then the saltiness right after is really nice. So easy recommendation. I mean, I know I kind of give 10s out every so often, you know, kind of like crazy like that, but there's no other way to put it because what this is delivering is everything you're seeing there. You're getting some brown sugar action. There's plenty of the rush of the barbecue sauce. The saltiness is there. And overall, it's a light chip, but it just feels so full featured and flavor-wise, that's just very well done. Really, really well done. So once you pop, you can't stop with this one. You really can't. Highly recommend it. This was $1.49. My local market. I would highly recommend giving this a go, guys. Very, very tasty. Very, very tasty. Yeah, Tony, there's a lot of seasoning on the chip. They're sprayed pretty heavy. So they are definitely sprayed pretty heavy. So I'm down with it. I am definitely down with it. Larry Newey and the Popeyes chocolate chip biscuits at Popeyes are really nasty. I didn't have a problem, really. I mean, I wish I had more icing for what it had on top. It was okay for what it was. Would have been nice to kind of have, you know, maybe just a little bit fresher at the same time, but it was decent, you know, for what it was. not going to complain too much on it. Jason, haven't seen these Pringles. We'll definitely pick up a few cans now that I see them. Absolutely. Highly recommend it. And drop me a line, Jason, on social media. Let me know what you think. For sure. Very, very tasty on that. Very tasty. So, all right, guys, let's move right into, because it's already coming up on 8:45 already here, for one of the limited items that's apparently a Target exclusive thing. I think you can probably find these online as well too. This was actually online, pre-ordered a while back, but this is something that's going to take you back in the day, especially if you're an 80s kid like myself. And I really, really dig this set because this just looks absolutely amazing. So without further ado, guys, feast your eyes on He-Man and the Masters of the Universe. They've updated the logo for the newer stuff there. This is part of the cartoon collection. And this just looks like it is super fun from way back in the day. These are the alter egos of He-Man and Battle Cat. Take a look at Prince Adam, basically He-Man in an elf costume, I guess you can say. And you've got the Sword of Power right over there. Comes with an additional head that's there that you can pop off. And then Cringer, which is essentially Battle Cat, his previous form before he gets blasted with the Power Sword. And as you can see on the very bottom, we've got Prince Adam, the heroic secret identity of He-Man, and Cringer, the heroic secret identity of Battle Cat. So a very, very cool look at these two, and I just love the whimsical nature of it. As you can see here, it just looks really cool. So Prince Adam is chilling with his buddy, and when they're not fighting evil naturally in Eternia. The box, obviously the artwork is going to be pretty insane on this, so that's actually kind of cool there. But look at the very back of it, guys. Let me pull back over here. That just looks rockin' right there. You've got the Filmation, Castle Grayskull. Prince Adam lifts up the sword above his head, and by the power of Grayskull, he gets hit with the blast to transform into He-Man. But before that, you have Cringer, who's completely frightened of what's about to happen. But as you can see, very, very cool. The artwork is absolutely stunning on this. No bio needed because you know who this is. I mean, it's obvious, right? So on the other side, it looks like we've got one of these little characters, little, creatures of Eternia, I guess, that are there. So it kind of fills it out. And there's a little buddy that's right there as well too. Nothing really on the bottom, just kind of warranty and safety information, all that. But Prince Adam and Cringer, He-Man and the Masters of the Universe, definitely a very cool set. I have to get a plastic cover to kind of go over to protect it naturally, but I love the fact that they come with different heads for faces, so you can sculpt them differently and bend them, pose them, that type of thing. It just looks really cool. So 80s action basically here. So 80s adventures, they call it, and it's part of the cartoon collection. So Filmation action right there. But looks really cool, right? I mean, the packaging alone just looks pretty stunning. And they've never had a set with just these two together. There's never been a Cringer per se, specifically before he's transformed into Battle Cat. So I really just like that whole aspect of how it looks because of that there. And they've got the faces down primo, especially Cringer right there with the tooth. Everything about that just looks really, really cool. So really, really slick and easy recommendation for those of you guys who are 80s kids or fans of Motu in general. Master of the Universe is definitely on it. These are just really, really cool collectibles, and another one for the collection for you guys. Definitely digging it. And this, I would rock that easily if this was like a wall art, a wall scroll or something. That just looks awesome. It really does. Really, really cool. So Prince Adam and Cringer right there, Masters of the Universe. Another one for the record books to be added to the collection here. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Nice, nice, nice. Let's see, Nay, you think I should rock those pants? Maybe for Halloween? Possibly. Let's see here. Let me shoot back on up. Deppy Slide, what's going on? Facts and feelings can't beat Bojangles biscuits. Yep, yep, yep. Yes, sir, you already know. Funky, just had Lay's barbecue on my sandwich today. Now we got to add some Pringles to that. I'm going to have to bring these over to you. Definitely going to have to do that for sure. Let me see here. Bogus, what's going on? This was a banging situation. Dan, the My Little Pony and Sophia, the first fan. Have you tried Pringles sweet chili sauce? I think I have in the past. I think I have. I don't know if it's something that I've done on screen for you guys here live. I think there was a few that I may have done. That sounds familiar. So I probably have tried in one way, shape, or form that particular flavor or something like it. Dan, I have a feeling. Let's see here. James Morrison, this may be the best motu item to come out. I would probably agree with you because it's very close to the Filmation look, right? I mean, really, really cool. The artwork alone, James, just looks really awesome. Looks really awesome. I fell in love with it when I saw it. And I ate the bone. That's Link from Zelda. Maybe a beefed up version of him, so to speak. Yes, I heard that Michael Domeyer. I was talking with the endorsement recently. He was telling me about the Funyuns version with the spicy chicken ramen. I've been on the lookout for that for a bit now. I haven't come across it there. I wanted to do that tonight actually if I found it, but I haven't been able to find it just yet. Geki, a violent blast empowers him. Yep, the powers of Grayskull coming down. Tony Montana, finally got my hands on the new double patty smoky BLT QPC, and finally the new Kit Kat banana split McFlurry from Mickey D's for dinner. Nice, great dinner, very very nice. That's a serious situation. Absolutely. Scott, at my after school cartoon. It was for me too. 4:30 in the afternoon. I remember I used to watch it every day. Every day. I really enjoyed it. And you guys are digging the artwork. Obviously, I can see there. Very nice. Very cool. Looks like we're caught up there at the very bottom there. Very nice. Michael Domeyer found them at the Family Dollar the other day. Very cool. Very cool. All right. What's this here? Noah. Let's see here. Don't let the haters get to you. People have nothing better to do than come and leave rude comments. If you don't like what Ian does in this channel, then don't watch. It's simple as that. I agree. Noah, right out there. My brother from another right there. Trust me, I don't take it personal when I see a lot of the things on my comment section. Believe me, I see them there, but it doesn't hurt or doesn't bother me at all because, you know, these people don't know me. I don't know them, and it's just their opinion of things, and everyone can assume something, but unless you really know me, you already know at the same time. And there he is, the endorsement. Yo, did I miss the review? Yes, you did, but I know you're going to be doing them soon. So, you know, actually, you did not really miss too much because you can come back and watch the replay Monday, my friend, should you wish. But yes, won't say anything else about it right over there. And guys, make sure you jump on over to the endorsements page over there as well. Take a look at his latest stuff too there. I believe he's done there's a margarita type of situation from Marco's Pizza that just came out. So I got to get caught up on that review a little bit later on tonight. So good stuff there, of course. So make sure you jump on over. And being that he's here right now, you can still tell him Ian K sent you. That would be awesome. That would be awesome. So good times, guys. So yes, it's going to be another heated weekend here in Southern Cali, wherever you guys are at. Hopefully you're going to be enjoying a little bit of cooler weathers, cooler temperatures. It's going to be definitely heated here well into next week as usual. So the road just continues on. We just keep moving down the road as we're getting closer and closer towards the end of the year. And I'm very excited because naturally winter is definitely coming, as they say, for Game of Thrones, which if you guys are fans of House of the Dragon, the finale was this past Sunday. Definitely a lot of fun. Absolutely. Take it easy, my friend. Take it easy, Scott. We'll see you actually on the next stream. You already know. And yes, Funky, I know you like margaritas, but it's not that type. I know what you're talking about, though. You already know. You already know. Larry Nean, you don't know my situation? I'm waiting for the thing to catch up right over there. It's not coming out just yet, but I'll see what that says in just a second. But yes, the finale to House of the Dragon Season 2, absolutely a blast for sure. Good times across the board with that. If you guys are fans of Game of Thrones, or the prequel to it, I should say. It was a lot of fun to check out for sure there. I've been checking out the new Batman Cape Crusader show on Amazon. All I'm going to say is I'm not a fan of the Penguin being a female. That's just not right. You know, that just character is, the Penguin is the Penguin. They're trying different things. I get it, but that just didn't work for me. So I have to see some of the other episodes. I've only watched a couple. But hopefully, you know, obviously it gets a little bit better. But so far, it's okay. The storylines are okay. But they're playing around with a few things that I think that they shouldn't for some of these things, the way they're intended, I guess. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. So guys, let me take a quick moment to thank each and every one of you once again. I really greatly appreciate you guys jumping onto the streams here naturally every single week. Whenever I do these, it's always a blast to do. Whenever I see my day ones, all the new subscribers, everyone who's really kind of putting in the time and taking a look at the content and enjoying what I'm putting out there, I'm having so much fun putting the stuff out for you there. What you're going to see tomorrow is going to be a little bit of an advanced look at something you're going to be able to get very, very soon. So tune in to 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on Saturday for that. And then you'll find a little bit of an addendum review to the one that I just did today for the pumpkin spice Slurpee, which is just a test market item. It's not available everywhere. So if you guys happen to be in an area where it's got it, I would highly recommend trying it to give me your thoughts. I'd love to know. But without a doubt, take a look at that for sure. And then you'll see the replay from tonight on Monday. And then there'll be something that will be out on Tuesday when I'm taking care of Mama Peeps for her surgery from there as well too there. So I probably will have Wednesday off from that point there. So we'll have to see how that goes. But again, that's the tentative schedule, at least going into this coming week. But at least you're going to have content all the way through Monday, starting from today. So it's actually a pretty good run of good stuff that's there as well too. So lots to look forward to. And I will definitely tell Mama Peeps that you guys all said hello. She wanted me to tell you guys too at the very end, just to say hello. And you know, she's getting back into the swing of things. We'll see about getting her on the phone again once everything is taken care of and she's feeling a little bit better, and we'll go from there. But again, she's just really looking forward to kind of watching the streams as well. She'll be able to kind of see better. And that's the goal, is to be able to kind of like, you know, all the content that I'm making, especially all the donut reviews that she's got to catch up on for all the Krispy Kreme stuff. That's primarily why I make those Krispy Kreme reviews every month when they bring out their stuff. I mean, I love donuts, but at the same time, I also love making them for her because I know she loves the way they look, the colors and everything as well. So very excited to have her again being able to see normally again, which I'm very excited about. So, but again, back to it. Thank you guys again, like I said, for the love and support. For anyone who may have donated to the channel already, and you guys know who you are, you're right down over there. Guys, I greatly appreciate that love and support. Scroll down below, you'll find all of your names in the replay, of course. And let's just continue to keep doing what we're doing, and just keep growing the channel organically, and just keep sharing the content out with the peeps that you know. And as things get, you know, more moved along and, you know, the opportunities present, we'll be able to get out there more, and I can show you a little bit more, do a little bit more. It would be a lot of fun to doing that as well too, for sure. So let's see here. Last couple of things before we round this one out here. Scott Messerschmidt saying hello to Mama Peeps. I appreciate you guys. You stay frosty as well. Sean Hickox, I appreciate you. Deppy Slide is saying some salutations as well. Have a good one to Nere, and stay frosty to everyone, you as well too. Good times to everybody. Best wishes to you as well, Steve Mars. And to I Ate the Bones, everybody that's in the house here as well. Tony Montana also got my hands on the new Jack in the Box items. Very cool. I don't know about the chaser drink. We'll have to see about that one, Tony, to see. But obviously, I've done the other stuff that you've seen there as well. Jack Easy, what's going on? Great to see you. Man, it's been a minute. Thanks so much for jumping on, brother. Appreciate you at the very end. But good times, definitely good times. And to anyone out there making content, like I always say, thank you for doing what you do, for keeping our world alive here on YouTube. There's not a lot out there that's really coming out from everybody anymore. You know, it's kind of like sporadic there, but there's just very few that are kind of doing it diligently, like every few times during the week. Like, you know, I've been doing it, the Endorsement's been doing it, and a few others, if that. But there's a lot out there, people putting out their opinions on stuff there, and it's great to see. So as long as there's an audience for everything, naturally, there's always going to be people to watch your stuff. Which is awesome. So always count on me to continue to keep putting out what I can for you guys, as much as I can, multiple times every single week. And again, I'm going to try and get that multi-streaming situation handled. I'd love to try and get this off the ground tomorrow. And then we'll kind of go from there. So just know that, you know, you've got more stuff to look forward to. Again, a brand new review coming out tomorrow. It's going to be, again, an advanced look at something you'll be able to get very soon. And I know you're going to want to when you see what it is. Because if you're a fan of what these are already, you already know it's going to be something pretty fun to look at as well as to try. So 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time tomorrow. You'll have obviously Sunday something else that's brand new, and then you'll have the replay here. And guys, don't forget facebook.com/peepthisout show. If you guys can watch that content there too, whatever is posted there, they're typically kind of like, you know, portrait versions of what I do normally that you see there. But some of the stuff is I'm kind of going back in my catalog and I'm posting from way back in the day on a lot of some of the items that are there. So some of you guys may have missed some of that. So absolutely remember that. You never know. You never know. And let's see the last couple of things here. Funky Fresh, you have a great weekend to you as well. And Funky, remember, subscribe for $1 a month and we'll take you in this guy to Vegas for a 3-day review. That would be amazing. That would be amazing. So like I said, if every one of my subscribers were to subscribe or sign up there, everything would be taken care of. You guys would probably see me all over the country, to be honest, with that amount of money that would generate. That would be pretty crazy to do. So should you wish to do that in the memberships of here on YouTube, or if you go over to Patreon, if you do it there, the more that do that, obviously the more we can kind of grow this thing and get this thing going there, because it's a grassroots effort. You know, I'm just the vessel to bring it to you naturally there. And you know I'm dedicated to what I do. So I love it. I absolutely love it. Endorsement, great. Peep this out. Great live, buddy. Appreciate you, man. Stay up. You already know what it is. Michael Domayer, stay up as well. 3 days of Subway for Drew. Wouldn't that be something if we can do that? That would be an incentive right there to do a Subway review. Hitting that would be pretty wild. So there you go. It is all good, guys. I'm going to be here in the chat for about another minute or so until the stream ends, as always. But do drop some comments down below. Let me know what you liked about this stream. Let me know what you'd like to see improved upon. Let me know what you'd like to see in the future. Whatever I can try and make happen, believe me, I'd like to do. It just doesn't come for free because of the world being what it is. So I'm doing what I can, the way that I can, as much as I can, every single week. But again, it's all a matter of making that connection with you guys, and I love doing that. I love doing these live streams for that reason. So count on more of those as time goes by. And obviously, guys, next week is going to be my 11th anniversary here a day after that. So I am excited for that as well. And who knows, maybe Market Mondays will make a return. We'll have to see about that too. So good times across the board, guys. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Again, have an amazing weekend. Stay cool. Whatever you're doing, do it safely. Have fun. Try and learn at least one new thing every single day, and just make somebody's day. Just say hello to somebody. Definitely make a memory. It's very important. Tomorrow is not guaranteed, so definitely make a memory. Last couple of things before we round it out. James Morrison, all about a good night's sleep. About to get a good rest, everyone. Peep the night night, brothers tonight at all. Thank you so much, James. I appreciate you. Thank you for jumping on. And very nice that you've got the Passport to Paris action as well, Tony. That was a lot of fun to check out as well, too, there. It's coming up on another couple of months. We're going to get the Halloween goodies, and I can't wait to see what Krispy Kreme is going to do. Those are always fun to check out for sure. So, all right, that's it. My voice, I feel, is beginning to go. I love you guys. You already know what it is. I'll be here in the chat for another minute or so, like I said before, and then watch for the new content that's coming up this weekend and more this coming week as well. So I love all you guys. You already know what it is. Kyle, the replay is going to be out this coming Monday at 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. You've got a new review tomorrow and then a new review on Sunday. So I'm giving you guys a double banger for the weekend in there as well, too, there. And I'm glad you liked the shirt. Better Call Saul. Still a classic show. I love it. I love it. All right, guys. With that, this is Ian K officially closing out the live stream for August 9th, 2024. And like I always say, I've got brand new content every single week here on my channel. So why stay tuned for the next review coming real soon. In the meantime, stay frosty. Good times, everybody. Thanks so much for jumping on. And again, I will definitely talk to you soon. I love all of you guys. And with that, peace. I'm out.